Hey, how are y'all doing? Session 11 of the War of the Waves. It is wacky D&D time.
I thought this is the World Codex.
No,
Yeah.
it's War of the Waves, Session 11.
Get her on.
The Codex of the Waves.
The Codex of the meeting of the Underdark Waves. Codex. Waves. Codex. Waves? Yeah. Okay. Let me get the music bot in here. We can begin our session. Now this music, D&D ambience, pretty poggers.
No, I'm just saying, if you abbreviate War of the Waves, it's WOTW, which sounds like water. I mean, I'm not saying there's a connection there, but
Come on, wake up, sheeple.
exactly.
The world of pro Fortnite game. Mercy, stop. Stop. We don't do that here anymore. Okay. First off, let's appreciate the beautiful map here today. Poggers.
Excellent.
Poggers. Nodders, poggers. I made it. It's my creation. I made it myself. It looks beautiful. It also looks kind of crappy. Poggers. Dad. All right.
It's beautiful.
Wait, Poggers, Lavalin art?
Poggers.
Again, like always.
Again. Nan. Other artists. Pog.
Where's my owl?
Ah, yes. The owl, the bane of my existence. Hello, sir. I'm right here. Right here for you.
Perfect.
Would anyone like to give us a recap of what happened last time? Take as long as you need, please. I'm going to eat.
Alright, cool. Time for the real April Fool's prank, guys.
Okay,
We were knocked out by end. Right?
Yeah, and then we woke up and bad guys were around.
Yeah,
we-
not just on us, but the entire village. So we took care of the ones right by us, and then there were sort of like 3 other fights going on with the NPCs around the village, and we went around to try to help them. And towards the end of the battle, Tempest, the god of honor and gladiators, swooped in and sort of helped us turn the tides. And now we are venturing into the cave to find the other party.
And we got magical weapons, magical items from the villagers.
Pop, damn right. Like a minion.
We saw a big giant T'Chai person, vast skulls.
He's so cool.
Nah, for real, so cool.
Farrell had the most epic D&D moment I've ever seen.
Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah, Augie almost died several times. That one on a saving throw is always fun.
Bear abuse.
Bear abuse.
But the bear is fine, right? Everything is
For
good.
now.
Everything is awesome.
Okay. As we begin the session, you guys enter the cave, and as soon as you enter, a weird magical sense tingles down the backs of those who can cast magic. Every footstep you make refracts and reflects, there we go, into many different chiming noises that can find themselves within the cave. And immediately you are taken aback by the stark, bright color that forms in this corridor here and kind of matches into the three primary colors, all kind of blending together.
Sebastian
crystal.
Blade
Okay.
drawn.
Poke the crystal. It feels warm to the touch. Excuse me. Uh-oh, people are saying Twitch died. However, we're going to keep rolling
No,
with
that
it.
was me who was saying stuff died.
Okay.
Because my internet died for a second.
I will try my best to play Lavalin. Depressed wizard noises. Sarah.
I lick
Don't you
the
mean
crystal.
depressed
to see how it
papaya
tastes.
noises?
Nah, all the wizards are depressed. Okay,
What does
Sebastian.
the crystal taste like?
See,
I need all the spellcasters here to make me an Arcana check to see if they understand what this is.
Does this include Korzu?
Yep.
We're all, yeah, everyone but Feral.
that's a good roll right there. Quick natty 19.
Guidance.
Boys.
Ooh, okay, roll me the d4. All right.
25.
Both Korzu and Sebastian are the only ones who make the DC. This is odd. This stone is very rare, but it is known as Prism Stone. Specifically, the stone here in the ground is inert magic that has stained and painted the stone here. It is very rare and very exotic type of stone that is only found in the Valenham Archipelago and some other small locations across the world. It's used mainly as an alchemical reagent. The strange thing is that through time, through millions of years, the magic slowly begins to seep out of the stone in these small crystals, which are very, very, very important for alchemical supplies. And apparently other types of magic. But they are highly reactive and highly dangerous, as it is condensed magic to the finest degree.
All right. Cool. So Sama licked one of them.
Yep.
Sap.
You lick it, and it's almost as if you licked a cherry blow pop or a cherry lollipop, and then it begins to burn your tongue. Not enough to like cause pain, but enough to just be like, okay, this is minor discomfort.
This.
When you walk on this ground here, the ground itself feels cold. Where this ground felt hot, this feels cold.
He licks the blue crystal to see how it feels.
It is cold. It is as if you bite through a blue raspberry airhead. How they're weirdly always cold. They taste cold. As you move into the green here, you see as you step, smoke begins to rise. This tastes terrible. This is acidic. It tastes like orange, but on the highest pH scale possible. They don't taste good.
Okay, so the blue ones, the blue ones taste good. The pink ones, they taste good, but then they burn their tongue a bit. And the green ones, they taste terrible.
Wait, is Sabmood supposed to be here? 'Cause I don't see him.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah,
Just refresh. A good thing to know is that whenever something happens in Foundry, the best thing to do is to just refresh, so that it because it happens a lot. Sometimes you don't see my cursor or you don't see someone moving.
This.
Do you have a stone? Do you have a stone craftsman check, or what's that check called? I don't know why that came out
The
so weird.
dwarves. The
Mason's
dwarves can
tools?
do.
Yes. Do you have a
Mason's
mason's
tools?
tools check? If anyone has proficiency in mason's tools, you can tell what this is. No one is a dwarf here, so they would not know either.
Sebastian pushes past you. Enough dilly-dallying. Reginald, go find them, please.
All right, sir.
When I get my hands on those fiends, I'll make them regret making a fool of me.
All right, roll me a stealth check for Reginald.
You got this, Reggie. Wait, no.
Okay.
Not bad.
Hello, I'm Reggie. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my thing. Okay. You're gonna see me roll something. You're gonna see me roll something. Just pretend I'm not rolling something, okay?
All right.
Falcon, don't go too far ahead.
No, that's why I stopped where I am.
We can imagine that Lavalin's with us. Just don't
Yeah.
worry about moving his tile till we
Lavalin-
hit initiative.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Wow, he actually does not see him. Okie dokie. You see the following things with Reginald's eyes. They are set up in a defensive position like this. They are held up here. However, he did pass by a peculiar looking room. The door was closed though, so he didn't go and look forward. There's another corridor here of jagged stone and more prismatic crystals.
I'm stealthed. Sapmud.
Okay.
Oh,
Sabmon, make me a
yeah,
stealth
I-
check.
Alright, I got this. Come on.
old friends.
Okay. Both of you are very stealthy.
Well, I'll
I guess are we gone by the time it says hold friends?
I would guess.
Alright.
I'll address to Korzu and Feral. They're in the chamber at the end of this tunnel.
We need to bring them back, because
I think that door is closed.
It is.
Sapmud?
It is closed.
Yeah, it was able to open it.
Yeah, you were able to open it. It's not really locked. But in here, you find a very weird room. The weird feeling that you got within the cave is almost exemplified in this area, as there is a dull green mist that hangs within this room. You find old, stained books and scrolls with the same green mist. There are these small little crates here, and there's a specific weird alchemical contraption here that you do not know what it is. However, it looks
Well.
very alluring.
question, did Reginald see the tiefling girl?
No.
Yeah.
No, we did not.
Yeah, Reginald would have come back too, by the way.
I can't hear Callan if he's speaking. I
You
can't
should
hear.
check your mic.
Mom,
wait,
it might
am
be
I the-
muted.
Alright, cool. I'm not the only one.
Oh, I was pushing the wrong button.
That works too.
Cause yeah, long story. There's a room back here. It's got some like green fog, but I didn't see any of them. The people we're
Shit.
looking for.
They're
Yeah.
at the end of this tunnel. 8 points.
Oh. Well,
Well,
then
there's a room down there.
we should probably. Well, that's the Cha Zone room. So it's best we not mess with it and just stop these people from messing with this cave. Alright.
Yes, I'm here for blood. I don't know about any of you.
Well, and since you know they're right there, of course you get his bless up right before you go in.
Let's get a little closer, then I'll
Well,
bless
yes,
us.
yeah. Once we get further down, lead the way, Sebastian.
You're in the way.
Are we going quietly, or are we going in guns blazing?
I like quietly.
What's a gun?
Actually, yeah.
that-
Do we know if guns?
Guns
That
exist.
the guns.
Sebastian,
Yeah, I know they. I know exist, but do
I
we
was
know
more
they
saying
exist?
that as a meta reference to us. But yes, guns.
well, yeah, we're definitely gonna try and surprise them.
Oh, you said Sabbath's in the way, but he is small. You could step over his body.
This area here is uncomfortably tight. It is uncomfortably tight for someone like Farrell of his bulk. It's almost like he's trying to like squeeze through, but everyone else can make it just fine.
Imagine not being small size where you're somehow
Sebastian.
able to fit
Do you
inside
do you activate your eye?
Sure.
Okay. This room,
Yeah, I forgot to mention I would have done that in the beginning.
this room gives you the strand of black,
Like
but
leading to it.
also yes, but also a strand of white, which begins to overpower the black. The white is the strand of the storyteller.
He peers in, curious, but is blindsided by his unyielding rage.
Well, you want to roll me an Arcana check to see what this is first?
Can you do that from here? Or does he have to like go and check it
Well,
out?
you could look at it. You could like from a quick glance, you can make an assumption.
Alright.
Okay, you're rolling hot.
Natural 20.
That, my friend, is a very, very important tool. It is known as an alembic. It is an alchemical machine that can create things of immense power upon combining specific alchemical sets.
Hold on just a moment. Can I fit it in like my bag or something?
No, it is made out of many large components.
Oh, I just saw
This
the whole
one,
thing.
because you rolled a natural 20, this is a divine mastercraft alembic, which means that it can only make up to one tier of combination. There are other forms of alembics that allow you to make combinations of combinations, but those do not. Currently, no one has found one yet.
Hello, pretty. I'll be coming back for you.
No, you won't. You will. I will do everything in my power to make sure you do not, unless we are granted it.
This doesn't appear like it was made from the Tachai people. They don't normally use stone in this way.
Sebastian just looks at you like with his head tilted, like
Well, it's in their cave, so I mean, we can take. So Salmon has no idea what it is, right?
Nope.
Okay. What even is it?
we'll discuss it later. He pushes past.
Korzu, do you look in?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what this is, and you want to experiment with it. Xylo is beginning to speak through you.
Hold on. I feel like my god placed this here for us. Give me a moment.
What?
Make it fast, he whispers.
Okay.
His phones.
Alrighty. As we change the music, as Xylo's worshipped, one of Xylo's followers begins to enter into the alembic. I need to change the music real quick.
Guys, this is gonna go so badly.
It's
What do we even have that
fine.
we can use?
There are things in here that you can use.
Ah.
We have I have a divine scythe, which I would not like to mix with anything because that could only go wrong. But also, I don't know if it could.
Did that skip? Hello?
No.
That's weird. What? Oh. Okay, rhythm's being weird. Wait, why are we in the codex table? The fuck? I can't believe you've done this to me.
You found it.
Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this real quick.
Man, I just woke up.
That's funny.
Okay. Korzu, you find the following elements here. You find the tail of a spotted gremlin, a vial from the blood lake, a clipped fairy wing, a drop of a Tachai spinal fluid, a femur of one of your kin, and the forked tongue of a coatl. Roll me an Arcana check to see if these mean anything to you. You have advantage because of Xylo's influence.
I'm gonna cast guidance as well
Okay.
for that sweet D4.
14. Good enough. The tail represents fire. The vial represents water and blood, or blood. The wing represents earth or fey. The spinal fluid represents the humanoid element. The femur represents necrotic energy. And the tongue of the coatl represents radiance. And I'll tell you how this works. You have 6 items that you can combine. Because this is a Mastercraft Divine Alembic, it only allows for one. It allows for one combination tier. There are others in the world that allow you to do combinations of combinations, which is where it gets really wacky and really wild. Do note that this is important. These items have the potential to massively change the balance of the world. So this is something where all of you would come in here and discuss what you want to combine.
Can you please put the items in our chat?
Yeah, I can.
So you're interested
Because
in
I
this
couldn't
thing
get
now.
and
well.
what they represent.
Yep.
You're interested in this thing now as well. What is it?
This is very powerful. Very rarely does anyone see one of these. This is an alembic. Xylo is god of alchemy. I feel like she's watching out over us right now.
Well, what would you have us do with it?
We could make something. We can combine these ingredients. We have the tail here, represents some fire. This vial of blood, water,
Okay.
blood itself.
As the DM, you
thank
can
you.
you can combine 2 items, and specifically for the items that have multiple elements, you can choose which one you want to emphasize. So you can combine fire and earth, or fire and fey from the fairy wing, and things of that nature. So essentially, you can make 3 items here of varying strengths. It is almost like the roll of a die.
Sebastian's looking around, possibly for like maybe some blank rune stones or something.
Okay, make me an investigation check. Okay, you find 1 rune on the ground.
Hello. Fix it up.
Okay.
And I can make 1 combination of these.
You can use all 6. You can make 3 combinations if you want. You can make so you have 6 items, you can do 2 combinations of the 6 to make 3 items. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, I will let you decide. You could discuss this in character, out of character. Either or is fine with me.
I feel like
Okay,
this
so
would
I
be out of
agree-
character talk.
I
Okay.
agree with Farrell about the water and the radiant for one of them.
Water and radiant makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
So if we did water and radiant, we'd have fire, earth fey, humanoid, necrotic.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see what necrotic and fey makes, but that's just me.
Yeah, or
I'm-
necrotic and humanoid for Korzu.
I'm scared we push it too far.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, honestly, that does make the most sense.
Ah, you're
YOLO.
right. I did absorb Amber as a kobold. I did do that last session.
You wouldn't be scared.
I'm saying this as a player.
I know.
Water radiant.
Water radiant.
I like the blood though. It's like
No blood. You don't even have blood. Why do you need to mess with it?
What do
Because
you want to
it's
put with
funny.
necrotic, Korzu?
Fire.
Yeah, or what would you do?
No.
I was about to say I'm gonna stay out of character for all this discussion, just because it makes more sense too. And we can.
Well, yeah, I
we
don't
had
know. Corzu
some-
just sounds better
Blood
than
into
Yeah.
water.
A-Star sometimes
Yeah,
for
that's
me.
that's fine. You can call me either.
Radiant fire.
I said radiant water.
Radiant and
Radiant.
fire would be cool too.
Yeah, but there's always already so much fire going on in Nadir. Why don't we get some water in here?
Well, we're gonna make 3 items though.
Oh wait, 3?
Again,
We
we
can
are
make
War of the
3
Waves, though.
We can make 3 combinations using the 6 items, but each can only be used once, if I'm understanding it right.
Oh, yeah, I think
Yep.
that's how it is.
When you use an item, when you combine 2 items, it consumes both of them and makes an item of their own.
So what would necrotic be the least harmful with? Maybe just not use it?
No, I'm
Necrotic
using
Radiant
it.
would be pretty interesting, I bet.
I
Maybe,
know. I'm
something
looking at that. I'm like,
balance.
that's
Yeah, but
so
I feel like that would end up
interesting.
giving like headaches.
I was about to say, Imp has had to have planned for all of these, so
Yeah.
I think that's
know-
what I'm thinking.
Fire necrotic just sounds like a bad time.
The real big brain move is to just roll 2d6 and
I was about to say I'm very close to getting out my dice tray and rolling some dice.
Oh wait, wanna just do that? Wait, just all this discussion, wanna just do that?
Let the chaos begin.
1 and 4.
I was about to say
Fire and
not
fire
on,
and
not on
humanoid.
astral.
See,
I don't trust astral for it. I'd roll it IRL because it'd be funnier.
but no, but
This
I
is
feel like-
astral.
use astral because that's
Foundry,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean, yeah, foundry. So 5, which is.
Yeah, run a poll. Run a poll in the chat.
Oh wait, yeah, run a
Do
poll.
that. No, there's 6 options, only 5 though. But I can only do 5 options.
I say yeah. Roll.
I mean, really, that would be like a ton of
Yeah.
options because you'd have to
I
give them an
know.
option for
Yeah.
each different combination.
I will say, as much as I do like the blood and how cool that is, we are War of the Waves. Sorry, Nan, Ms.
It'd be water instead of blood.
We could
Mercy.
do for the last one we could do a poll. Well,
Okay.
the second, I guess the second one we could do a poll.
Yeah, we'll pick our first one, and then I'm fine doing the
This-
poll.
So first one, water and radiant.
Okay, you do water and radiant. Is this confirmed? You're locking it in.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, what does everyone else think? I'm okay
I
with
say
that.
I agree.
Water and radiant. Let's get it.
Okay. You picked the good one. Well, good one for you guys, bad for me, but it's fine.
Oh,
Oh, yay.
So, as you put the vial and the forked tongue into their separate alembic piles, they begin to break down into their magical components. The forked tongue turns into radiance, and the vial turns into water as well as blood. The blood is then disintegrated, and the water takes the full form of the blood vial. They form into the center of this weird structure as the many different iron circles begin to move and surround the magic. It forms a small vial of beigeish white powder. Just having the vial alone raises everyone to 5th level.
oh my!
And you roll the as if you rolled the maximum for your HP.
What? Is this an April Fool's?
Shit.
Don't do this to us if it's an April Fool's. I swear if it
That would
is.
be
that.
amazing.
Don't give
Don't
me
do that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
We just went silent. This is a whole thing.
Honestly, baller move if it is.
Wow.
Additionally, each of you can choose one magical type, and you are considered resistant to that magical type until your character is no longer with us.
Well, if
Oh.
Korzu's vulnerable to something, right?
Yes, can
you
I
can you
technically
cannot
pick
you cannot
Radiant?
you cannot pick that.
Oh,
I was about to say
Vulnerability will
I'm
always supersede resistance.
big sad.
Water would be a good one for this campaign because like we fight. Well, we haven't fought
Okay.
Hogwind in a while, but
It has to be an element like
It has to be one of the elemental magic types. So any magical
cold,
damage.
fire, lightning, thunder.
I was about to say, so hold on, I want to do this real quick so I
Man,
can get the poll
you
going.
had
'cause
this one
is
in
gonna take us,
Pine.
like 5
One
minutes
that
to
leveled
level
you
up.
up.
okay. So the elements.
Fire, earth, fey, humanoid, necrotic are the 5 left.
I believe so. You used water and radiant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fire, earth, necrotic, humanoid.
Yeah, because fey or earth.
Well,
so
also, you guys have your leveled spells to now figure out because you're level 5.
So,
that's why I said it's gonna take us 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So,
I just
so
got a
for
second
if you
bomb,
guys want to know
so
what
I'm good.
elements, I just put it in chat which elements are a thing.
Imp, how many channel points would you like to make it for another vote?
Uh,
there are
cost channel
meta points here.
doesn't matter. You
We're
decide.
gonna allow.
Just make
We
it a
getting
free
monk?
poll.
Are we getting the monk cat now?
Yes.
Nice.
we're getting
Oh,
monk?
boy.
Last cat.
Yeah.
He's
Quick
going. He's ditching the ranger. I'm now the highest ranger among us.
Among Us?
And
Among
because
Us?
we're gonna
What?
be shilling, Imp, we're shilling out too. It's 10 bits for a vote.
So now I'm
Too.
scared of the. Now I'm scared of the necrotic. Now what's the necrotic?
Oh, I already rolled your HP. Oh, you had 61.
Wait, Big
just
Bear?
does-
Wait, do we have
does
Big
that
Bear?
When it does that when I like level up anyway.
Oh, okay. Huh.
But I also rolled max.
Yeah.
Wait, Big Bear? Big Bear?
We indeed have Big Bear.
Big Bear!
However, we run into our own problem in that the Big Bear won't fit through this small little area here.
Yes, I now realize this.
This will become an issue for later.
Hey, can someone take
Okay,
the
chat.
reduce spell?
You got 10 minutes. Starting
Oh,
now.
I give up.
Yo, can someone take the reduce spell real quick?
Okay, who has factored in their highest HP? Who has factored in their raised HP?
I have not even touched.
Okay,
Corzo
that's
yet.
fine.
I
I'm
haven't either.
I'm just
I'm
going.
just looking at
I'm,
my
Oh god, it's channel points. Okay.
I'm just going through
Oh,
everyone.
yeah, well, look
Sobmud
at it.
has. He now has 50 hit points. Beefy. Korzu has
Lord.
44 hit points.
Squishy mage.
Augie has.
Oh, I already did my
73.
HP.
Okay. Coolio. And we'll add your monk key points here.
What's Augie's? There's Augie's and strength and constitution scores change.
No, not for this level. He just gets a size
Okay.
increase.
Okay.
Okay, now
Does
we're
he
gonna
get multi?
spend a few
Wait.
minutes.
Does he get his multi attack now?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so all the plans we've literally just made, we have to throw out.
Yes, because now we have new stuff.
Oh,
That's
Lavalin.
Oh, that's a thing.
Lovelin, for the sake of the fight, will still have his level 4 stuff. Because there's no way I can... Unless he responds to my ping, he will stay as level 4.
Probably
I mean,
asleep.
you could push him to level 5, but just say that we're not gonna mess with his spells.
Yeah. I have him.
Just give him the spell slots.
I have him at level 5.
Yeah, just give him the
Give him
spell
the
slots.
HP and the spell slots for now. Yeah.
He's a scribes wizard. Order of scribes. Bop. He's level 5. Bop. Do not increase HP. Oh, failed to import wizard. What the heck?
I think. Wait, never mind. I was wrong.
How do you level up again?
I got it. Don't worry.
Augie's health is now at 65. Wait.
No, I
Yeah,
already
60.
I already increased his health. I increased
you-
everyone's health.
You didn't increase his max health.
Yeah, I did. He was 52.
Before he had above 50, he was already at 52. Actually, I think you lowered his max health actually. Wait. I could have sworn it was.
Okay, then I'll add it again. He has 62 hit points.
He said I have 65
um
because plus he has 3 in con.
Yeah, he doesn't count for the max. I just rolled his health, and he took the average.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is something wrong with the importer?
I can get it for you. Don't worry. I think I have to do the importer. I think I'm not sure.
I've
Your
been able
blades.
to do it.
Yeah, but I again say, hey, can someone take that reduce spell real quick?
The heck?
Okay, this bear, just be bear.
Gotcha for level 5. Let me get Sabmud for level 5.
I'll be right back.
Okie
Can you
dokie.
get my level 5?
Sure.
Jeez.
Sabmud, you are a dread. You're a.
Gloomstalker.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Dread ambusher.
Yep, and sticking with ranger.
I don't know what I should get resistance to.
Like, info.
Hmm?
Can you give, since I think the feral control of Augie, because we decided that once Augie becomes big.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll use it this combat, but
Okay.
eventually.
Yeah, okay, then just for something then after this session then.
Yeah, we don't have to do it right now. Is it only magical damage types that we can gain resistance
Yeah, you
to?
can pick one magical type and gain resistance to it permanently.
Gotcha.
Oh, wizards get 2 spells, right?
Yep. And you also get level 3 spells, I think.
See.
Augie does not count for getting a resistance, correct?
Nope.
I feel like force is a safe bet, right?
Force doesn't. We use a lot of force spells, but I sport force damage, but
Force
We
is
haven't-
not very common.
yeah.
we haven't
like
been up
fire,
against too many spellcasters though.
but it's like fire's a good one.
Yeah, otherwise cold, but
I already knew.
thematically for me it would be lightning. So I don't know.
And so now I no longer believe this to be April Fool's, because it'd be just cool for us to go through all this. And he's just like, okay, but how about nah?
I know.
I'm going lightning.
I get vampiric touch now.
What do I get?
Oh, that can be that can be fun.
Okie dokie. Does everyone have also one magical type to gain resistance to permanently? Okay, cool. This is kind of why I wanted him to be here. Because we were
'Cause you knew this was a possibility.
we were gonna do this, and well,
this was the big choice you mentioned.
yes.
I see now. Why
The
it was a big choice.
combat's not really what I'm worried about, but I'm worried about the other things. I was just worried about this per se.
Hey, party.
Bueno.
Huh?
Can somebody give Korzu the dust of revivification?
I already,
That's it's
you already
like-
have it. Sama
I
got
have
it. Yeah, and then he gave it to you, and I don't know why anyone would take it.
Hey DM, can you add that to my inventory?
Done and done.
Wait, so we made 2 things so far?
No, just one thing.
No.
We've made
Oh.
one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thought
one
I
thing that gave us a full party level up.
Oh, boy.
Party bus bear.
I'd like to let you all know that there's currently over 600 votes
Wait,
It's because
I was not even looking at. I
because
was
of channel points.
Oh, huh. That's a thing. Wait, let me look at that. I have a lot of channels, but
Beard.
points spit. So how this is working is like it's the top 2 that are put together.
That's how I was gonna do it.
All right.
Earth and necrotic. Some
I might go.
The one at the start was necrotic, and I think
Necrotic and Fey is interesting.
necrotic and humanoid was what the one at the start was gonna be. But I'm
Listen,
like, there's
man.
no way we can get it back.
Listen, man, you thought polling at twitch.tv was going to be fair and representative? No, polls are corrupt. Use your money to pick for the option that you want. Use it. Give me your money.
I have 28,000.
I have 41.
Oh my god. See, so you can just choose what you want to happen, basically.
Yeah,
You.
get humanoid
Pretty
back
much.
up.
But like, don't do
Earth
that. Don't.
humanoid, I'm down with that.
Earth
Nah,
humanoid
I tell
is
you,
cool.
Earth. No. Humanoid necrotic. Let's go. Come
I was
on.
about to
No,
say
or-
because then you also remember because then we get necrotic fire. This is essentially two choices.
Wait, no, we could get necrotic Fey.
And I want necrotic fire, so
No, we
yeah,
got necrotic fire.
humanoid Earth.
Necrotic fire.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
yeah,
Earth
'cause-
or Fey.
Yeah, Earth Fey. So then, yeah, necrotic fire, chaos. We can get a golem possibly for Earth humanoid.
I just think Earth necrotic would be super interesting too, though.
Oh yeah.
Necrotic humanoid.
I don't want to see that just because of like, well, Callan wouldn't want to see that.
Well,
I'm just
necrotic
watching
Earth,
this.
that could be something that Sama does not want to see either.
I was about to say I think we're gonna get Earth humanoid.
Earth
I'm not-
humanoid, best.
I'm not putting in channel points.
Don't worry, we still have the prediction to do after the thing.
Yeah, that's why, because we have a prediction still. Actually, we're just gonna lose all the channel points. Everyone's gonna have spent them all.
I just spent 3,000.
Oh wait! Impo. Hindsight. Could we hindsight after this to see what all the combinations would have been? If I used 10,000 channel points to see hindsight.
Thank you, Jack, for using the 1,590 bits.
I have all the 21 possible combinations here, so I can tell you which ones. All right, so Earth and humanoid. Okie dokie.
Nice.
Your dust has been created. Let me know when Doc responds to my message, and I'll level them up.
Alright, I haven't seen anything yet, but I'll keep
Earth
an eye
and
out.
humanoid does the following. It creates an elemental core of the earth. Using the powers that may be, you can create a large stone golem which can aid you in combat. Roll a 1d100 to determine the size of the golem, split into fifths. For each tier, their health is boosted by 25. Additionally, roll 2d6 to determine what level the creature is. It can be determined by you guys.
Who's
So-
the best? Who rolls the best out of all of us?
Post that in the chat, please, so we can read it all.
Yeah.
The rolls that we need to make are a
Go.
D100 and a 2d6.
Yes. Who rolls the best out of us?
I mean,
Even though this is completely chance.
I'll do the
Probably
100.
you.
Somebody else do the levels though.
Could we individually, like, one of us rolls a d6 and the other rolls a d6?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, okay, so we split it up to 3 people.
Alright, I'll do a d6.
I'll do the other d6. Leaving it up to
Oh no.
Callan. Callan, yeah, the biggest. Okay, I thought that 3 was from Callan and I was mummed.
Among Us?
Amongst us.
Amongst Us? I like it.
And the second, so it's at least a level 3.
wasn't it 2d6?
Level 4.
Level 4, let's go.
That's
Okie
not
dokie.
bad.
We could have had a
Not
level
bad, not
12
great.
with us, but nope, we get a level 4 golem.
Is it for like this fight only, or just
No,
tag
it is.
along with us
It is
until it dies?
tags along with you forever.
New
Okay.
mascot, new second mascot.
However, there is another problem. It will not be able to enter the area.
It's
It
large.
and Augie
Wait
can
here.
bond. Can it speak?
We're gonna figure
No.
Wait, we
this
haven't
out.
summoned it yet though, have we?
No, it is summoned when you create it. So it forms the core, and then the core builds itself with the available stone around it.
Do you have art for this already?
I am doing it as we speak.
Oh shit. All right,
Is
we
this
gotta- we
golem
gotta
able
name
to
it.
speak?
Nope. It
Okay.
understands basic tasks, but other than that, no.
Hmm.
This will be under your familiars and pets. And then finally, what is the last combination? I believe it is
Fire.
Fire.
necrotic.
product. Oh. You guys got all the good shit. That's funny. I like that.
Let's go.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah, I feel like Water Radiant, no matter what he tells us what the other options were, is probably the best, right? A full level up. At session 11?
what is what's like what would the attack be from a golem? Is it? It's not called slam, is it?
Slam is
look up-
reasonable, or like a bash.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what the attack would be from like one of the monsters in the handbook.
I feel like it'd be
Slam.
slam.
Yeah,
I can look it up right now.
That apparently isn't one of them. That's weird.
Yeah, slam.
What kind of golem you stone golem?
Yeah.
Iron golems have slam. Flesh golems have slam.
Yeah, they all have slam.
Yeah, they all have slam.
Weird champion. What would it be under options and features? No. Actually, I can just take the regular stone golem from the compendium. Ha ha.
Okay. I would again like to apologize for rolling A1.
It's okay. I think we all rolled pretty average.
I was about to say I think at this point we needed something to help balance a bit.
I'm gonna roll another one just to be salty, and see. Oh, never mind. It would have been better anyway.
Okay, so while I'm doing this, what class would you like it to be? It can be 4 levels of any class.
Barbarian,
Just know.
What do we need?
barbarian, tank.
Yeah, another frontliner would help.
Another one.
The simplest ones would probably just be barbarian or fighter, right?
Yeah, I was about to say we probably need a barbarian.
I don't mind.
Dang! If only we gotten this combination first. With
Well,
the
if it had
golem.
fighter,
Hulk
then- if it had
smash.
fighter, then it could
Oh,
have action surge, right?
ooh.
Ooh,
I think
action.
that's probably more useful than it having rage.
was
Is
about
the
to say.
golem able to give up potion?
I doubt it.
Champion fighter
A wizard.
because
Oh, wait, ancestral guardian, barbarian. Let us all, tank.
Oh, if it was a wolf totem barbarian.
no bear's
Bear.
more OP.
No, wolf. So we all get advantage.
Yeah, so we all get advantage. But ancestral
True.
guardian golem, that'd be pretty cool.
Wild magic.
Wow, that's God.
It rages.
That would be pretty
Yes.
fitting, actually.
Oh, my next character is
Wild
gonna be
magic.
a wild magic barbarian. I'm so excited.
I'm actually
Yeah, I think
really
barbarian
down
or
for
fighter is definitely the way to go, though.
that. I think
Yeah,
wild magic
one of
barbarian
those.
would be awesome.
Since we already have a fighter, I think like barbarian.
And very fitting for this party.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Did that work? That indeed worked.
My god, he's so cute!
What are we
Now, how
naming
are
him?
we gonna move it?
Does it claim one of us as its master? Korzu, its master.
Hold on. I haven't done anything yet. I haven't done anything yet. Oh god, it has a 22 in strength. Oh no. It doesn't have all this shit though. No more magical
I feel like
weapons.
I have the least stuff to think about on my turns, so I wouldn't mind running the golem.
I was about to say. Casters
Yeah, I need
probably
it because
have
I
the
already have a
most.
creature to control. Oh wait, but Feral, you're gonna have Augie soon, so you'll have another creature to control.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you can ride him too, right?
Yeah, you can still do Augie.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
man.
better for you to have Augie.
Yep, Augie got replaced in the matter of minutes.
This was always the plan.
Forget Bear
Augie,
Golem.
for Augie is still best boy. He is best.
Why can
I
I
still
not?
have to read up on mounted combat.
Why can I
It
edit
basically
it?
just increases your speed.
So after Feral, who has the least to think about?
Probably Callan?
Mhm.
I don't know.
I would say Savnut.
I was supposed to say it's probably you.
Well,
I don't-
yeah, I guess now that Callan's a monk too and he has key to spend.
But now I feel bad about my fictional bear for replacing it. Okay.
I mean, there is always the option of just saying DM can play it.
But that scares me.
I won't deny that. It does scare me too.
I'll
I
take.
mean, M can play it, but we can still issue like simple tasks.
Yeah.
Like,
Tasks?
okay, focus on attacking.
Among
okay,
Us?
focus on defending.
I will say I'm
Augie ended. Augie. Friendship Augie ended. Golem is my friend now.
I'm actually really glad that it's a low level, because if it was higher level, it would just be really hard to deal with.
Okay, so what?
Yeah.
What levels did you say you wanted it to be?
Well, what we wanted, what we rolled was a 4.
Yeah, but
four.
well, what levels? What levels of what class?
4 and barbarian, right?
Just 4 barbarian?
I feel
We
like
could do
that's...
two. We could do 2 barbarian, 2 fighter for action surge and reckless attack. And then it
Yeah,
just
but then
moves
it's
in.
lagging
Yes.
behind on getting but it wouldn't
It's
get
a-
X.
It's a
extra
golem.
Wow.
It's a golem. Does it need it?
Wait.
Will the
Oh, no.
golem ever level up?
No, it'll stay at this constant rate.
Oh.
Then that's fine.
Yeah. But like,
This is where
Night
you
Fighters,
min-max
so
it
it
a
can
little
look
bit.
cool. It would have no like real mechanical, but I mean it would look cool having runes all over it.
Oh. Oh, speaking of runes.
Oh yeah, what that rune do?
Oh, it's just a blank rune.
All right, so just 4 in barbarian or 2 and 2?
No, 2 in barbarian, 2 in
2-2.
fighter. Yeah,
Okay.
Sebastian could probably carve some runes into that guy.
yeah, that'd be cool. Dang, now I'm really sad we didn't get a 5 at least. So we could've. It stays at this level, but if we had gotten this before the water, would it have leveled up from divine power?
Nope.
Nah.
Okay. What's its health?
It's at 50.
Okay.
Mm, mm. Mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. That's being kind of weird, champ. Weird championship. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. Empo's getting kind of annoyed. Up.
Well, hold on. What did you say
Skip.
Corsu's health was?
44, I think I said. It's the health that you. It's the health that you have now. 46, because it's
Let's
8.
say
It's
that.
8. It's 8 plus 4 is 12. You had 32 before. 44.
I need to check VODs because this doesn't seem
I can.
right.
I can check. I can check your.
We can check later.
Well, no, I have your damage calculations up here, so I can check. It's no biggie for me.
Dang, I just remembered, hey, we still have the fire necrotic to go through, but I mean, Imp said that we got all the good ones, so being hopeful.
Oh, whew.
Or what are we naming the golem?
Rocky, boom, easy.
That's
Dwayne.
boring.
Yes.
Dwayne.
Rocky McRockface.
Where did I put the campaigns at? Oh man, this is why
Please
I
name
hate
it Dwayne.
complicated ass.
Yeah, that's too basic. Rocky is less basic than naming a rock Dwayne.
No, I like Dwayne.
I put
Okay.
it in the campaign notebook. See, I am smart, man.
Also, Dwayne is very simple, and I actually kind of look at his face. That looks like a Dwayne. Like
He's
very
a
simple.
fighter barbarian. How much more simple can it get?
Oh yeah, yep. Okay, so then Dwayne.
Oh man, I just realized not only is this like our first like huge fight, it's our first fight at level 5,
Yeah.
and Laval's gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your first fight at level 5 is always like the sauce.
I bet we'll get
Yeah.
one more big fight before the
Wait,
end of this
did
chapter. Though.
That don't make sense.
Well, you don't
Yeah, I
say
was
that.
about to say,
We will.
you see what I'm talking about? Em?
No,
There's no way
I
that's
didn't.
right.
I must be dumb because I swear I calculated your guys' damage potential, but it doesn't look like I did. That's weird. But I think your health is fine.
Yeah.
What was your
No,
health?
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no way my health is right. Because I have... Let me go through my notes a bit, because my health is not right. I can just see it.
Okay, well you had 32. See that's not right. That is the level 4. That's your level 4 stuff. I can tell because Agi has 42 hit points and now he has what? He has 50 something? He has 62?
Yeah, it's about the same.
Oh, that would be level 3 then, I guess. That is right, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that is right. What the fuck? Did I just not do it? I could have sworn I did it for the fight before. Did it just not save? That's weird. Huh. I'm out of my game today. What the hell happened?
Don't worry, this is really technical.
Also good session because this is pretty cool.
We'll just say that you have level 5. You had, I think, 40 hit points before? You had around 40?
I'm gonna go look after this session, because...
I'll just give you a flat 50. See where that leaves you. Because I don't know if I showed it in... I can't really show it in any of the VODs. Because it doesn't show your hit points like that, but... Yeah.
What
Okay.
resistance is everyone going for?
Yeah, what resistance is everyone going for?
Oh, we all get the resistance?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
gets it.
Oh. Sweat. Well, the obvious one is fire.
Yeah, because it's so common.
Or poison. Poisons can be annoying. Well,
I went lightning for flavor.
poison condition.
That makes sense with
Yeah,
you.
that's a different thing. Right,
Well,
be-
for flavor, none of them make sense for sab mode.
I think fire would make the most sense.
Yeah.
In general.
Also, this lets
I
me
hadn't
do...
even thought about that.
This lets me do one of my funny voices.
I think I'm also gonna do fire.
Wait, I thought you just said the golem can't talk. What do you mean funny voices?
Hello?
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Hello?
I'm down for it.
Hello? I am Winston.
What is the meaning of life?
Hello, Winston. How does it feel being alive?
It feels strange.
Well, let us
We
help
agreed on
you
boring.
understand that strangeness that he's alive. Would you like to come and join an adventure with us?
Winston nods in agreement.
Does he vocally says that?
Yep.
All right. Well,
I'm going to choose cold.
happy you joined us, buddy.
Cold?
Augie
Yeah.
snorts air out of his nose because he's jealous.
Oh,
Yes.
why did I not do that? Oh, that's annoying.
Maybe radiant?
Still got
It's
that
great
voice changer
Oh,
on.
wait, we can't do
Oh. Bop. Hello. I am back. Bop, 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 bop.
Wait, do we
The
get to
golem will
choose
not
an
become
element,
Ronin.
or do we all get one? Like we choose an element and we all resist to that element?
No,
or we
you
each
can
an
choose
element?
different ones.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually gonna go with psychic.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense for because
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
dream stuff. Actually, wait.
Lore.
Dream, just mind things in general.
Yeah, but I mean, what if in the future you become the dream architects and you'll gain immunity to psychic? Planning ahead.
Oh, who knows he's gonna get that?
Yeah, but possibilities. You're getting more connected to the dream, but also info is nice.
I think I'm just gonna be a basic bitch and go with fire.
Okie dokie. You guys know how to set that up?
Yeah, I got mine.
Actually, forever ago, it was asked if there was
Can
anyone.
you do it for me? I'm still trying to figure out my health thing.
Sure. What are you resistant to?
Cold, and I guess immune to necrotic. If you could put that on there too.
Immune to necrotic. You are vulnerable to radiant damage, but you are resistant to cold. Pog champion.
Sabmud resistant to fire.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't know how to put that in.
Okay, so you click on your character sheet. Click on the. Make sure you go to the actors page and then click on your character sheet there. And then at the bottom left, you'll see where it says your dark vision, your languages. You hit toggle edit, and then you should be able to click those. The heart that isn't filled in is your resistances. So you can click that.
And we can't select like bludgeoning or slashing, right?
You can't. It's only magical effects.
Actually, I'm gonna do necrotic.
Ooh. Then I'll just be the only basic one.
I'm still a little annoyed that I didn't calculate your guys' damage statistics. That's weird because I do it for every people who leveled up, and I swear I did it for you guys. But I guess I didn't. Tis annoying. Tis kind of annoying. A little bit. Did I just place it somewhere else? That wouldn't make sense though.
Are there any spell books in this room?
No,
Scrolls.
there are not.
No.
Just various books on alchemical supplies. Korza, you also find a set of alchemy supplies that you can use.
Cool.
Is there anything in these boxes?
Just various alchemical supplies that isn't really important.
What's this blue bar above my head?
That is your key
Yeah.
points. That's your key points.
Oh, okay.
Sick.
So whenever you
got those to level 2.
I didn't think I did either.
Yeah, you shouldn't have key as a level 1 monk, right?
Oh, you don't.
Yeah.
Tell me to shut up. Yeah, I'm tripping.
I mean, I don't have any of the abilities for the key stuff anyways. But
Yeah.
I guess it just puts it there for show. I don't know.
How much does it say you have if you open your character sheet?
2.
I think
Yeah.
that's just me being dumb. But Korza, we'll just say you have 50 hit points and keep it at that. I think.
I figured
56.
it out.
Okay.
I figured it out. I went back through really quick because
Nice.
I noted it in my personal notes,
Oh, okay.
except for level 2.
Gotcha. All right.
I rolled well. I didn't realize that.
So what's your health? What did your health end up being?
56.
56.
You guys are a beefy party.
You have more health than me because I rolled minimum for all of them except for one.
I've rolled an 8 or a 7 on 4 of the 5.
Yeah, I'm like 3 or 4 HP under max possible.
Yeah, I'm 4 under max.
I am
All
a
right.
ranger. I have a D10.
An 18 con helps.
I only have I think 16.
Finally, because you combine the necrotic and the flame, what appears in the iron structure before it is melted by the intense heat is one claw, like a claw you can equip to yourself. It is specifically the left. Rolling down, the left claw of Karing. I need everyone to make me a history check, please.
30.
Hey, does this claw have anything to do with goblins or Hogwin?
Nope.
All right.
Low roller.
Yeah, a bunch of low rolls. What you rolling, Korzu? Yep. Ugh. Closest one is a 15. This
You should roll for
Wait, Lavalin.
Lavalin.
Lavalin's pretty smart.
Oh yeah.
Pretty smart
Natty
boy.
20.
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty smart.
This. What did I say he was again? He was a prime.
Evil.
Primeval.
He was a prime demoniac.
Yeah, demonic. Yeah.
That is one of the left. That's the left claw of Karing. The claws of Karing, or the weapons of Karing, are a set of 12 weapons that can be combined to summon the demon lord Asuna. It's pretty powerful. I can sense the necrotic energy from here. So specifically, the left claw of Karing is a part of a broken set. There's the left and the right claw of Karing that, when combined, create a legendary artifact known as the Claws of Karing. And additionally, there are 10 other weapons that can be combined and used to create the Karing model, which then summons the Demon Lord Asuna. This weapon, the left claw itself, is considered a +2 magical weapon. When you attack with one of your gauntlets, as a free action, you can hit with your offhand or with your offhand weapon. And this weapon deals an additional 1d8 fire damage with its strikes when you're attacking humanoids or celestial creature types.
Oh, we know.
Do any of us?
Mm-hmm.
Do any of us use have an offhand free?
Does Feral?
I use a battle axe and or I guess now I use the rapier. So I use a rapier and a shield. I kind of would prefer to keep the shield.
Yeah, and my scythe is two-handed.
Yeah, your scythe is
Correct.
two-handed.
Does Korza use a shield?
I couldn't use this thing.
Wait, Callan, you now punch your punchy
Oh yeah,
boy.
Callan's a monk now.
Callan, yeah, this replaces
This
your.
can be considered a monk weapon.
Ooh,
Hey, so there
I
you
think we got it.
there you
Yep,
go.
we got it. Callan, there we go.
As soon as it got announced, he was just like, I may want this.
Yeah, and then it was all. I knew it was gonna be.
So that's 3 attack. You get 3 attacks, my dude, because you can attack with the gauntlet. You can do your
It's
bonus
technically a
action.
bonus action to use the gauntlets, though, I believe.
It
you
says
said?
free. It says a free action.
Oh.
Well, it would be your bonus action, yeah.
Oh.
You
Or-
can make
it's
like
just
as
better.
a.
It's just you being a monk, but better, basically.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you can make that. I'll keep the rapier.
Yep. And I got my cool scythe of 1,000,000 damage.
I have the sexiest sword on the planet.
Yeah, you collect the runes. Korzu is a skeleton. Lavalin's primeval. See, we all have our things now.
Hey, y'all don't know he's a skeleton yet.
Yes, this is true. All I
Wait,
know
how
is
many
that
achievement points do I have? Do we
6.
have? Okay.
Yep. You have 9 total. And because this is a tier 3 weapon, it is 3 attunement points.
I'm just
And-
gonna repaste what you put into our chat.
I already
so
got
I
it.
can make it. Oh, okay.
I think he means our player chat.
Yeah,
Question:
but I already have his magical thing done.
Oh, okay.
Is the stone golem mountable?
It wouldn't be comfortable. You
But
could.
if someone got a saddle,
You could.
Cal, hey, would you like a golem instead of a bear?
And specifically, these weapons deal a D8 of slashing damage, and then an additional D8 if human or celestial. And then. Okay.
Wait, what's the golem's move speed and attack?
It can't move a lot, and then it does a 3d8 damage hit with a slam.
And has a +6 to hit? Wait. +6, +8?
It has a. Let me see if this works first.
Because it has 22 in strength plus the proficiency.
Cool. Let me name it like Rip and Tear or something edgy.
It says damage of human and celestial.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, I think.
Oh, it has to be both?
Yeah,
Or human or celestial, I guess. But
human or
same-
celestial.
Same difference.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because we'll know.
We'll know.
Yeah, we know.
Alrighty, sick nasty. By the way, when you automatically attune to it, it turns into your claw. So your claw now is a little bit more demonic in nature. Your claws are jet black, and they emanate and streak with fire whenever you strike through the air.
Sick.
That's pretty cool.
And Callan's only magical thing was a monocle, so this is perfect.
Okie
Oh, wow.
dokie. Sorry that took so
Of course,
long. Sorry that took
Yeah.
so long, guys. But
Okay.
Oh, don't apologize.
Yeah,
This was-
don't
This was
worry.
great. Do you know what you just gave us? Why would you apologize for that?
I apologize because I know what's coming next.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
But
But
wait,
to say,
level
is
5.
anybody good going through the whole fight, or do we need to push that a session?
No, we
I'm
can
good.
keep going.
It's an hour and 30, and and it took us like 30 minutes to get to to actually start streaming or playing. But,
Yeah, let's go.
All
Korzu
right.
will then, Korzu will then turn to the party. I feel like it's time for some blood now. Thank you.
Yep. Can you bless us?
A wonderful idea. Now let's go get some blood.
I was gonna say something.
Okie dokie. However, we have a slight problem. This is very small, and Agi and the stone golem cannot fit. But the stone golem has a good solution. He just walks through it. Because it is made of stone.
walk. He
However,
got work.
Agi will not be able to participate in this final fight. Unless you have a way to get around that.
Before
Hey,
everybody
dude.
starts going in, oh, maybe not.
Did anyone take reduce
No.
in the lards?
I cannot.
How
Hey.
can I help?
Hey, are you able to bust through the stone?
No,
Alright.
I
Wait, can
cannot
we
hurt
stay-
rock. It is delicate stone.
Alright, I know we don't have control for Lavalin, but can Lavalin take can we say Lavalin took reduce?
Perception check.
Nice.
No.
Okay. Perception check from
Sebastian.
okay.
Hold on, before we start going in there, when we did the water and the radiant, did you say that we leveled up from simply having the powder that it created?
It consumed the powder.
Okay, cool.
Wait, actually, let me read it just in case. It was the vial of celestic power. One of the strongest healing potions known to the world. A vial of celestic power creates energy so strong it elevates the party to the next level as if they rolled maximum for their hit points. Additionally, each party gains Each party can choose one magical damage type to gain resistance to it permanently. And then, additionally, this visibly shifts the world to the side of the light and the order, and the heroes gain 5 harmony for the world.
Oh, you didn't say that part.
Yeah, you didn't say that part.
Oh, come on, I left it out on purpose. Duh.
So, but the vial is gone now.
The vial is now gone.
Okay.
April Fools, haha.
Is Augie small enough to get out of the cave? Because I see this here.
That's a problem for later.
No, it's a problem for now.
I mean, we can probably find like pickaxes and stuff in town to break him out of here.
He shall starve in the caves.
Large-sized creatures can squeeze into medium-sized, and all the medium-sized people comfortably went through, except for Feral.
What level of spells does Lavalin have?
3rd level.
3.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not picking his spells because I don't want to. I don't want to
I
metagame
was
for
just
him.
curious. Because I know Shapestone is 4th level, which potentially could have helped get him out, but that's not relevant now.
I am an Alakai. I am Stonekin. Beeple, 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 beep.
Do we know what we know about the magic about the stellar Alakai, right?
There's no such thing as a stellar Alakai. There's stellar celestial.
I said like the merchant.
He is not. Well, it's not confirmed that he's an Alakai, but the Alakai are a race of. To your mind, they are a race of people that consume things to gain power from them, much like a parasite would consume a host to gain its benefits and strength.
And we said Samet has the golem. Is in control of it.
It's whoever wants to be in control of it. I can give it to whoever.
I think it's because Samet has, after Feral, had the least amount of control.
I could give it. We can give it to Feral. No problem.
The Feral has Augie now.
It can be something that we can pass around later.
Oh yeah, we can pass it. Yeah.
You could just give it to everybody, right?
Yeah, that's actually smart. You could do that.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Winston. I came back from the Shadow Realm. There is danger ahead. There is danger ahead.
Wait, I thought you just said you. Wait, I thought you were just born.
There is danger ahead. We are birthed from the Shadow Realm.
Alright.
Shall we begin?
I think we shall.
Of course you get that bless.
Perception check.
Bless.
Oh, you see. Okay, Sabmod immediately walks through it. You saw a thinly veiled white string that held this area in tie. As Sabmod walks through it, you hear the chiming of bells begin to sound in this corridor here.
Alarm.
Sebastian face palms, casts haste, and activates Blade Song.
Bless on 5 creatures. Augie, move.
Oh, sorry.
Bless on 5 creatures. Sebastian, Sabmud, Callan, Farrell. Sorry, Levelin. Korzu.
Hold on. Let me get you guys blessed. Who is blessed?
Everybody but Levelin.
All PCs but Lavalin.
Yeah.
Wow. Why you hurt Lavalin like that?
Even if it
Had
wasn't
5
here,
creatures.
that's still the best choice to not to get.
Poor Lav.
Yeah.
I wish you were here.
Look, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't die.
What do? What do? What do? What do?
Attack
What
and
do?
Us. Protect
Okay.
our group.
Hop, hop.
Oh.
All
help me
right.
Get in there.
As you can get to about here before combat starts.
Okay, here.
Yep, this is where you can begin to position yourself. As you
All
see the bull and Win. I hate that we have to meet in such circumstances, but I guess it's fine. As you see, the body of the red Tachai is sealed in amber, levitating right next to End. I hate when things get messy.
Sebastian yells out, "Bite your tongues and draw your swords."
Okie dokie. Combat has started, but let me do something first. Let me do that what we in the business call production value.
+4 plus. Oh, yikes!
Hold on, wait, I didn't start the combat yet. Let me start the combat.
About to say, this plus is gonna help a lot.
So are we still targeting the person that we just said we were gonna target?
I was about to say, I still think the plan has not changed in that regard.
All right.
She is stuck in a ball of amber. Alrighty. I need everyone to roll me initiative. As I get to play this track I've been hyping up for a good long while. I am
I'm so
excited.
slow. I don't have my bear. I'm nothing without him.
I go slower than you.
Yeah, but you run up to people as often. I do running.
I heard like 3 words.
Toby.
That's because I said I said I do running.
Yeah, but you were cutting out is what I was trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Got it.
Let me roll initiative for Lavalin. Lavalin would be like, oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I'm over here.
Get impressed and honestly,
Wow, he rolled pretty good. And now we roll for the fun guys. Oh, we also roll for Winston. Winston rolled a 7.
I rolled a 1. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no.
I rolled very badly. I have a +8 to initiative, and I have 14, so that's fun.
Why do I
I
have
rolled.
a +0.6 to initiative?
Okay, so I've actually figured that out. That's your dex. It's
Okay,
your dex, so it gets added to break speed ties.
ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, okay.
we have reached the penultimate of War of the Waves. Combat has started. Everything has led up to this final fight here. Well, final arc here of War of the Waves. Make sure you remember everything
Wait,
you
this is
have.
Final?
Make sure you remember everything you have, as this fight will be tough. But you've been decently buffed, so that is good.
Okay, wait. I kind of want to wait for Doc now, since I didn't notice with the final fight.
Members, we must keep the Exalt alive. Everyone else can die. As End begins to form as End begins to form 2 psychic daggers that he will fly or that he will shoot over to Sabmund. Alrighty, let me just do this here. Let me get the
Hey,
action
what kind of
page
rogue
up.
is he? I couldn't tell.
A cool one.
The best one.
Well, he is the cool rogue of Psionic.
Oh,
I
right.
guess.
First hit,
Muscle knife.
d4 plus 5. That is 8 points of damage, Sabmund. And because you meet the requirement, he's gonna deal sneak attack to you. That sneak attack is split 4 points to you, 5 points to Sabmund, or 5 points to Farrell. It is both psychic damage. So Sabmund, you take a total of 12 damage. Farrell, you take 5. And the second attack is going to hit Sabmund again.
Oh, this rogue gets 2 attacks. I'm scared.
You take 9 damage. So in total, you take 21 points of damage.
Ouch.
Alright.
Gonna use his action to move. He's gonna stand his ground over here on this ledge. Bulwark's turn. He looks over to Farrell. We meet again, warrior. I challenge you to duel. He's going to use Compelled Duel on you. Faro, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
You can add a d4.
Don't need it.
All right, you succeed. So much for fair fight. As he begins to move here, protecting Win.
What's fair about killing innocents?
All casualties of war, friend. Sabman, your turn.
All right. I rolled a 4. I'm really the. All right. Everyone just got.
Yeah, you have the same initiative as the ranger, but you are
what's the-
quickly faster. You are faster though.
Yay. Okay. So it's the first turn. So I get a speed increase.
Yep.
Okay. So that mud runs up to here. I cast Hunter's Mark on Monocle,
Alrighty.
and I swing.
Okie dokie. Roll to hit. Miss.
Nice. Oh, wait. Would it still miss with plus?
Roll me the d4.
Roll your d4.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
That will hit. However, she uses shield to block it.
Between
Alright.
shield on a 1.
Got a spell
That will miss.
Soft clap.
out. 19?
Yep.
Yeah, because the shield adds 5 to our AC until our next.
Oh. Alright.
Marshall.
Oh, yes.
Alrighty, make me a martial check. That's an intelligence check. That's insufficient.
Alright. And as knowing that the sealed spell, I forgot that it does that, I use my Dread Ambush attack on Go.
Alrighty. That will hit for 12 points of damage.
Plus 8.
Roll me a d8.
Plus the 1d. Yeah.
Okay. He succeeds
I have
the save.
regrets about freaking that the sealed spell does what it does. I'm now gonna beat myself up for the next hour.
Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
Were you attacking scope or monocle with that last one?
Monocle, but they had the sealed spell.
Okay.
Yeah, and I forgot that increases their AC the entire thing, so I wasted an attack on them.
Okay.
Yeah. So then I attacked scope, so I'd be able to do something.
Wait, how'd you get a third attack?
I have
Level
extra
5.
attack.
Oh,
5
yeah.
extra attack.
Yeah, okay, wow.
In Dread Ambush, I have 3 attacks because it specifies when you
Yep.
take the attack.
On the first turn.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Is that the end of your turn?
Indeed.
Alrighty. It is Scope's turn. He's gonna take out his 2 short swords and attempt. Does he do that? Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Do we have any Celestials in the party?
No, but I speak it.
Okie dokie. That's all I need to know. Korzu's the problem. He's going to move here, out of your range, or in still in your range. He's going to look at Korzu and take 2 shots at him. He's going to use his bonus action to Hunter's Mark you first. You are considered marked. First attack.
Bad.
Second attack. Okay, that didn't work. Total of 9 points of damage, and you have to make a con save for me, please. All right, check the wording on bless. Does he still have bless even if he's out of 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on cast.
And then he's going to use the rest of his movement to, he was here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's going to move here behind this crystal and gain some cover. Lavalin. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Lavalin, what do you do?
Oh, I guess I should start a prediction.
Lavy boy.
First, he's gonna marshal.
Technically,
Yes, he
he
will.
can't because he's not a player. Player's not playing him.
Oh, okay.
Lavalin is going to do the sensical thing first, and he's going to stay here and take a pot shot at Bulwark with Scorching Ray.
Oh.
That will hit. And the second one will plus what? 1d20 plus 7. Second one will also hit, and the third one will miss.
Who was that at?
Bulwark.
Bulwark. $17 damage, pretty good.
Lavalin will move here. Farrell, it's your go.
All right. Hmm. All right. Well, first I'm gonna move up, and then I will attack Win
Okie dokie.
with my rapier.
God, your attacks are too slow, friend. Try harder.
Does a 16 hit?
Fuck, that will hit me.
Let's go!
Ow.
And then I will do it again.
That will hit for 13 damage.
You all pay.
Ow. Ow. Bulwark, you gotta get him for me. Ruff.
And that's it for me.
Alrighty, Winston. Winston stuck. Winston stuck. Winston stuck. Winston stuck. Winston stuck. Winston stuck.
Or something.
Winston stuck.
How much movement does Winston have?
Winston stuck. Move, please.
Oh, can I?
Thank you. Hop, 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 hop. Ends his turn. That's his full movement, I believe.
DM,
Yes.
want to go back a sec.
Yeah.
Sadman's second hit was a 19. I don't think he rolled his d4 on Bless.
Would have.
You still need to roll the d4.
That
but it
outcome's
could've
already
hit.
that outcome's already been rolled. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah,
It's
it's
just
been far gone.
Just something that's like you need
Okay.
to remember.
That's the end of.
When is marked, if that matters.
Oh, he's marked by your wavering mark.
Yeah, unwavering mark.
Alrighty. I don't like this. I'm in danger. Alright, Win. What you doing here? Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. Wisdom saving throw, please. Farl. Yep.
Okay.
Does that meet
Add a
it?
d4.
Fuck. Yes.
Let's go.
That meets it.
Meets it? Hold on.
Well, no, you beat it with the damage. He's going to use his bonus action to send a flurry of life magic around him, healing him and Berserk or Bulwark for 22.
Oops.
Oh.
No. Didn't see that coming.
And he is going to run away.
How did we not?
Is that provoke?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Does a 15 hit?
Nope. Alrighty. Callan, it's your turn.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna start with movement because that's the easiest. We can go 15 and 15.
Yeah. Who's the?
And then if I use feline agility, I don't think I can really do much after that, but I can get there. Oh wait, never mind. I can do things after I get there. All right, so we're gonna double it. So
Okay.
and then I'm gonna punch him.
He is
And-
currently 10 feet up on this little cliff here.
Oh, well then I guess I'm gonna punch scope.
Okie dokie. You hit him
Oh boy.
That's a crit.
That's a lot of damage.
for,
That is a lot of damage.
that is 14,
14 plus.
25 points of damage.
All right.
Ah, you got a little fight in
as
you, cat.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna hit him. I'm not sure how to use. I'm unarmed.
Oh, I can add you an unarmed strike macro. Hold on. There you go. Let me edit it for you real quick. All good, all good. Bada bing, bada boop. There you go. Should be good to go. That will hit for 5 points of damage.
Alrighty, and then I think I'm in my turn.
All right. Korzu.
All right. Oh, what should I do here? Gonna move into the cave. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch at scope.
That will miss.
Bliss.
Bless.
Hashtag blessed.
Plus you're blessed. That will miss.
15.
There it is.
Everybody's doing okay, I think, right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end my turn on that.
Okie dokie, it's Monocle's turn. Monocle is going to...
Oh no.
Yeah, this is where I'm scared.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Hold on real quickly.
I missed an opportunity. I'm doing good, guys. I didn't do an opportunity attack either.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
How would this work?
The worst kind of question.
Yeah.
How am I gonna break all your minds?
It doesn't do anything in the long run, but
I forgot to marshal.
Okay. First off, she's gonna fire a chill touch at Sabman. Uh 18 hit. Assuming it does.
Some
My AC
mood.
very high.
You take 5 points of damage, and you can no longer heal this turn.
Okay.
She's going to expend some sorcery points and cast the...
Theodore's.
There we go.
Let me...
Oh no. Oh, no.
So change the pin in the chat.
And
Alright,
she's going to cast Scorching Ray at Sabmund 3 times.
Oh, there it is.
Good thing I just.
Uh-oh.
24 points of damage. We brought down to
halved.
8 hit points. Okay.
Because resistant to fire.
And she's going to move this way.
Opportunity attack on her.
Yep.
So never mind. I didn't waste it. Me, who's the only one who said anything about it. I was just predicting her to go.
That will hit.
Yes.
Sheesh.
And that's also a 2d6 as well. From Hunter's Mark. I did a thing.
I have to say, you just dealt 23 damage.
All right, cool. So change of plans for me. Yeah,
Change of plans, do it.
Yep, change of plans.
Original
Gotta do
plan.
it.
Original plan.
Yeah, change the plans. Go back to the original plan.
Okay. You watch as her monocle glows brightly and her form begins to disappear.
Uh-oh.
How dare you?
I know what that spell is.
Well, she has an item.
Yeah.
That's the end of her turn. Sebastian.
Unfortunate. Oh, me and Reggie both won both ones. That's amazing. Well, dang. I was gonna murder that bitch. But instead, I saw somebody heal. Like that.
Please make a martial check first.
Alright, martial check. A martial checking. I'll martial check
We're so bad at those.
when. I'm still not sure.
Insufficient.
Alright, so Sebastian springs into action, moving at the speed of light. My movement is 100, by the way.
Yep.
See how. Yeah.
Are you concentrating on haste?
See?
Okay. Let me just give you guys the radioactive, which is the symbol of concentration.
That's why I put the empowered, but.
Oh, I tend to use that because that could be bless as well.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I added that. Don't worry. Oh. Oh. Where's that?
I actually have a lot of buffs on right now.
Yeah.
But those can't be broken. So.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I march up to win. I'll go here.
Hello, friend. It's a shame we have to meet on such terrible occasions.
Sebastian giggles and then swings his sword. Mach 1 slash.
Okay.
I just roll. Jesus.
Add a
D4.
D4.
Right. Wait, what the? Where's my? Oh, okay.
That will hit for 7 points of damage. He'll make a strength check. He'll succeed. Take 7 damage.
Well, that's the extra damage. I didn't. What is Rune Saber's damage?
Oh, okay. Just roll Rune Saber then.
Sure.
Plus an 11 damage.
I like it. So it's an extra 11. And with his bonus action. Oh, okay. With his bonus action, he'll.
You have 2 attacks because of haste.
Oh, that's right. All right, I'll swing at him again. Or can I just? I'll just use. Well, no, I'll just swing at him again.
That will hit for 11 points of damage.
And then my bonus action, I will stretch my hand out to end and pull and use telekinesis to try and pull him down.
Okay. What does he have to make?
DC 15 strength save. Alright. And I end my turn.
Okay, what's Reggie do?
Reginald. Who's going next?
Endus. Oh, next is Sabmud.
Sabmud. Oh, shit. Alright, Reggie will. Okay. He'll dive bomb bulwark.
Okay. Alrighty.
Oh wait, no help action, right?
You can make a contested strength check against him.
Yep, I believe in you. Come on, Buff Owl versus this giant bull, Buff
Baby.
Owl.
You have a -4.
No, how could this be possible? Rigged.
As he summons 3 daggers this time. He throws one over to Sabmud. It intentionally misses and instead hits the crystal here.
Environmental effects.
Yep, environment.
You take 3 fire damage.
Okay.
Resistance.
It's already applied.
Yeah, it was already.
Oh no, yeah, I was just saying like hog.
I'm really happy with what I picked for my resistance, because I'd be dead if I didn't.
Very good right now.
He throws the second one towards Sabmund.
Hmm.
Oh, poor Sab.
You know, it feels really different not having a 50
Fuck.
HP tank.
Okay. And another at Sab.
And another one.
Come on.
That's a total of 22 damage. Make me a con saving throw, please.
He dead.
21 damage is kills. I mean, it makes me unconscious.
No. This is towards Sebastian.
Oh. Oh, you said
Oh.
Sam.
No, I said
Yeah,
Sebastian.
yeah.
I said Sebastian.
Okay,
Wait,
thank you
Sebastian.
for giving me a.
Well, what did you roll to hit?
26.
Shield.
Okay.
Say, yeah.
Did I want to burn it? He's gonna use action surge and make 3 more attacks. All of them towards Sebastian.
I mean,
What's your AC?
27 currently.
yeah.
All of them miss. Fair enough.
You'd have to roll pretty perfect to hit there.
Bonus
Yeah.
action, he's going to disengage and move here. Bulwark. Okay. Time to fuck up the Eternal. You get an attack of opportunity.
Please
Fall.
help.
I didn't I use my reaction already?
Oh, you did. Yep, on win. He's gonna move here, take out his one axe, and slam it up against his shield and hits you twice.
Uh-oh.
Miss.
Missed.
Miss. End of his turn. Yeah, end of his turn. Sadmod,
Right.
it's your turn. Luck's
just
not on my
quickly-
side today.
I didn't cook this past this, but So I know they're invisible, but with this hunter's mark and everything, could I try to make a perception check to find them?
No, they're invisible.
Ah. Unfortunate. Well, then I shall move here, attack scope.
You would hit
Oh, well,
through.
wait.
You would hit through the amber crystal.
Let me just boop. Oh wait, no, you okay. Never mind. Plans have been changed. That's I'm not gonna. Sun lamp. If I attack scope, I'll scope won't have a turn. So I think I should do it.
Yeah, if you want to. I think
Yep.
I'm gonna do something else anyway, so that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to go somebody said. So then yeah, I go up here and attack scope.
Indeed. I guess you cast Hunter's Mark on him.
I don't think. No, the hunter's mark was just to see what it did. I knew it did something with perception and finding the person. I just didn't know what.
Mm-hmm.
I did not cast hunter's mark on him though.
Okay. That will hit for 14 points of damage.
All right, and I'll attack again. Non-lethally. I'm sorry, Samad's your boy.
Oh, he remembered to say non-lethal.
All right.
Yeah.
He's knocked unconscious as you hit him with the blunt side of your blade.
Yeah.
Please martial check too. Because we forget that.
Yeah. Marcel check. He said I check on. We was asking to tap, but then we did not.
And
Oh, end. Okay, end.
All right, that's sufficient. He appears to be of the roguish archetype, but also has a little bit of martial background in him. You're unsure. He's a rogue fighter, or he is a rogue but has fighter abilities as well.
My prediction is Soul Knife, and then probably Eldritch Knight. That's what.
Is that the end of your turn?
No. Giving someone a potion is free action, right?
It's an item interaction.
Item action, and item interactions are.
It's like an extra action, right?
It's a free action.
It's a free action.
Cool. Since it has my ability to be healed, does that ward off?
No.
Okay. Well then, yep, I'm here now.
Okie dokie.
Wait, actually, here. Wait, no, sorry. I'm done. And since anyone moves within 10 feet of me, I'm a fighter. sorry,
Okie dokie.
Very- I don't know why I made that so complicated.
It's all good. Is it the end of your turn?
Yes.
Lavalin. Jeez. Jeez. Up. I think it's Win on the menu tonight, as he's gonna do Scorching Ray again at Win. All three of them to hit.
Go, Levy boy.
That will hit for 7 points of damage.
Pew.
Pew pew.
Pew number 2.
Fuck him up.
Both of those will miss for only 7 points of damage.
2 2s.
2 2s.
Oh, feels bad. Feels bad.
Farrell.
Alright, I'm gonna go down and attack the bulwark.
Okie dokie. 22 will hit for 7 points of damage.
Alright, and then he is marked.
Miss.
Bless won't even save that, right?
Nope.
Alright, and that's it for me.
Miss.
Winston will hit. That will miss. Ha! You're a pretty good fight, friend. Why don't you take a little bit of a rest? He's gonna place a hand on your shoulder. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Add a d4.
Please, Lord Saragos.
Fuck, man.
Oh, you still have your d4 too.
Yeah.
Not on my side today.
Wisdom is shite. Wait, that should be a +2 just for the record.
No, it's a +3.
Oh yeah, we're level 5. Yay!
We're level 5.
Yeah.
He's gonna use his second wild shape and heal himself.
My save DC goes up.
16 hit points. Callan, it's your turn.
Is N still like floating 10 feet in the
No,
air?
he's on the ground now.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna punch him, or not punch him, but that. Oh,
That'll miss. Even with bless.
Still roll bless. Oh,
oh yeah. Oh, even with bless. Okay. And then we're gonna do That. Do I need
That
to
will
roll
hit.
a-
Nope.
Okay.
Bop, 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 baba booey. Is that the end of your turn?
Oh wait, I do want to do I want to use the monocle and get a free martial check on Bulwark.
Okay. He is a level 5 paladin,
Uh-oh.
Someone will try.
specifically an Oathbreaker paladin.
Does the Oathbreakers
Please
stuff?
help.
Hmm.
We
All right.
got it.
That was not one of the ones we had predicted.
Can I?
Well,
I think
before
it
the fight.
was, but can I tell his AC?
No, you got his class.
Okay. All right.
We predicted it. It was predicted after we got it.
If he's got a shield, then it's probably like 18.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
I'm gonna martial check first on. Who have we not checked yet?
I don't think we've checked when.
Or Monocle, because Monocle disappeared.
Monocle's not on the field, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna martial check on Win.
What was that outcome?
13.
13.
13.
Insufficient.
Everyone doodle Marshall.
Oh, I have no clue right now. Oh, I remember what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that potion of soothing.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay.
I'm going to choose Constitution.
All right, you are now considered proficient in Constitution saving throws.
That'll help a little bit. Then I think I'm gonna... I don't know if this is the best idea. Can't use command. I'm gonna cast a Ray of Sickness at end.
That'll be a disadvantage because of Bulwark.
Oof.
Would that change it?
No, he's
No,
still
'cause you're in
adjacent
his
to you.
melee range.
Oh, yeah. Still gonna do it.
Okie dokie. Make
Let's
me an
go,
attack at
Cordu.
disadvantage. You can hit control. That will hit.
So he takes 11 poison damage, needs to make a con save. Sadness.
Pain.
That would have been fun.
I get the feeling he's immune to poison.
Yeah, I've got that feeling too, but I had to try.
Hey, we take damage though. We take damage.
Yeah, that's all I got.
There's a change going on over there, and I don't know if I quite
Wait.
like it.
This is risque.
Yeah, there seems
Yeah,
to be a
What is this?
there seems to be a something going on here.
Okie dokie.
No.
I'm very scared. Please help me.
That's bad.
Most.
You
I
guys
think I know
begin to
what's
notice
happening.
that the body of Scope begins to slowly get sucked into the amber crystal.
Oh
and
no.
in half of his body is taken inside. All
I
right.
would like.
It's now Monocle's turn.
Oh god.
She points up to the skies. You watch a little small globule of fire will begin to emanate at her pointer finger. I gotta get
There it
this
is.
spell. I want to see who I can hit.
No, I should have taken fire resistance.
20-foot radius.
Fool. I was a
That
fool.
would be a fireballs.
Ah, wonderful. As she puts the globule of fire into her hand, she points it towards Winston. Now die! As she points it towards him, it shoots out a little ball that explodes into a large fireball. I need everyone here to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Did we have blessed deck?
You still have bless.
Come on.
20. Let's go.
Okay, you scared me. I thought that 4 was mine.
Nice. Bulwark didn't do too well.
Savmud, roll your d4.
Does Farrell's anti-magic rapier do anything here?
Yeah, can I attack this?
You can.
Come on.
Attack it.
Okay, you reduce
Nice.
the damage by 8.
Excellent.
That might be enough to save.
Let me calculate her DC. What's that?
Roll the 29 to hit.
3. Okay. Anyone roll lower than a 15?
No.
Bulwark.
Okay.
Bulwark did.
Everyone
Your own.
takes 16 damage. You guys take 8.
You kind of broke up when you said the damage amount.
16. Everyone who saved takes 8. Which is everyone except for Bulwark.
So I took.
You take 4. She's gonna use her action to quicken.
This resistance.
She's gonna use her action. You guys can hear me now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
She's
very
gonna
good.
use her action to quicken spell, cast Mind Spike at Sapman.
It's fine. Nothing bad will happen.
Dopia spell.
Make me a Wisdom saving throw, Sap.
Alright. Come on. Come on. I believe in me. I have faith in myself.
I do too.
I do too. Oh.
Sheesh.
My
Oh,
mind is
the dice.
Take 3 damage.
Oh.
Are you still up?
Yes, I am barely alive.
Monocle, disappear.
And you can heal now, since
Yeah, I can heal. I
Shut
can
up,
be
expires.
healed.
Seb.
oh, can you damage Lavalin?
Oh, Lavalin succeeded too, right?
Alright.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did.
So he only takes 8.
Me has
How much damage did I take from the mind spike?
You took 3. I already calculated
Alright.
it.
Me has very
I have
good idea.
14 hit points.
I have a very good idea. So,
Oh.
first thing I'm gonna do is I'll smile at Win and say, we could have made powerful allies. Next time you should watch who you cross. And I flick my sword, and this soothing, relaxing melody begins to ring out from my blade as I cast Sleep at 3rd level on End and Win.
Okay. Roll me an 8d6. Or whatever dice it is. Sadly, they are both immune as they are elves.
Right. Damn it. Oh,
Information.
with my hasted action, can I use a cantrip with my hasted action or no?
It's so low. So low for 98.
I've looked at this. I think you can use another leveled spell, actually. It gets weird.
Oh,
I don't
Haste.
think you can cast a spell.
no, because you can only, you can only use an attack.
It can
disengage.
attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So you can only attack. It says one weapon attack only.
So no Mac 1 slash.
It's
No.
just weird.
It's just a regular rune saber hit.
Poke.
That will hit. Are you hitting who?
I win.
Okie dokie.
And I'll move over. Thanks for Kalen. In case he wants to slap win. And bonus action. How far is 30 feet? Just perfectly enough. So I'll thrust my hand out at Bulwark and try to push him over here.
Okay.
He has to make a 16.
Strength save. He fails. Does that provoke attacks? Opportunity?
I used that reaction already.
Oh. Okie dokie.
No, because they have to move willingly.
Also, yeah,
for
force
attack
movement.
of
Force
opportunity.
movement.
It doesn't, unless it states.
So yeah, that's yeah. That'll be it.
Okay. He is still, End is still above half health, so it's only 3 daggers. He's going to move in between the both of you. Fire 2 at Sabma to make sure he stays down this time. Come on, Rolls. Be on my side. Okay?
Come on, Rolls. Come on, Roll. Come on. Come on. I believe in you.
Hit, 9 points of damage. Miss.
Yes.
Third attack at, it's gonna attack Sabmut again.
Okay, come on, please. Oh no, please live, live. I have such
9
a
points
low
of damage.
chance of living. All right.
You are-
Cool. I'm.
You are knocked unconscious. One down, many more to go. As Sabmut's body begins getting pushed into the amber crystal. Scope's body is fully consumed. Delicious. The corrupted Tachai says. That is the end of N's turn. He's going to use his bonus action to disengage. He's going to use his bonus action to hide. Okay. Pop.
He just poofs from existence.
Yep.
About to say, yeah, don't we all get to roll first?
You two can roll me perception checks. The two that are closest. Everyone can roll me perception checks, I guess.
What does he have to hide
Well,
behind?
yeah.
He is
Yeah.
vanishing into thin air.
Oh,
I was about to say, yeah, no, we should all roll.
visibility.
And Colin cannot see, or Lavalin cannot see because he's behind the big shit.
What
All
about
right.
Winston?
Still not enough.
It's a natural 20.
All right, that's the end of N's turn. It is Bulwark's turn. Hello, little human.
He's got disadvantage on everybody but me.
Note stealthy characters. You can.
Did Reggie do anything?
He tried to take the help action. Oh yeah,
his turn?
he didn't go.
Yeah, no, Imp skipped over Reggie's turn.
Miss.
You skipped my boy Reg.
Sadness.
Yeah, you skipped.
It's fine. It's a fucking familiar. Holy shit.
He can take the help action.
He can take help action.
He'll do a perception
stronger.
check to try to see, and
Okay.
he gets advantage. Fuck you.
Okay. Who do you want to give him? Who do you want to give him the help action to?
No, he already.
Hey, how's it going?
You can't give the help action to death checks.
Also, I can't die on my turn.
Con saving throw.
Unless the
Death
thing,
saving
Or
throw.
death saving
unless
throw.
the thing pulls me in.
You do get to roll a d4. I looked this up.
All right,
He'll dive bomb bulwark.
and it's just a straight D20.
Yep. Straight D20
Alright.
plus 4. Plus D4.
It's a d4.
Okay, that's a
Okay,
success.
you're good.
Cool. Also, very important, Augie makes horrible roars because somehow he feels the connection.
Okay.
Horrible roar.
Lavelin's turn.
Poor bear.
Lavalin is not going to expend any more spell slots. He's going to take Firebolt at Bulwark, which misses. Farl.
Advantage. You get advantage on that.
Oh. He gets advantage?
Yeah, from Reggie. The next attack roll against
Oh.
whoever he's distracting gets advantage.
And no.
Even better.
Nippity nips.
Alright, is a 14 sufficient to know anything about what's going on with the amber over here?
Okay. It appears that the amber is trying to consume any organic material it can. You see, it's beginning to form a person. The skeleton of what was once the T'Chai that lived, or that was here in the crystal, has been broken down and has been reconstructed into something else.
God.
Alright, I will attack Bulwark again.
Your strikes are meaningless.
Add your d4.
All will lead to death.
That's 12 damage. And I'm going to... No, that's it.
Okie dokie. Winston. Winston slam. Ah. Miss. Win. For the love of God, just stay down, please. It doesn't matter anyway. Just give us your fucking eye.
He'll wink at him with the eye.
Fuck it. He's gonna hit you with a shillelagh.
Nice.
Shellalag.
Lag.
Shellalag.
Miss.
Don't be a miss.
Oh, he also will move here. And then here. You get an A up.
Roar. I'm going Boar Blade or Mac 1 Slay. Does it look like he's gonna stop there?
Yes.
Okay, then I will Mac 1 Slash. Swing.
That will hit.
Oh yeah.
Roll me the rune saber damage. Okay, that is 4 plus 6. That's a miss. That is a total of 16 damage. And he'll start kind of skirting back into this crystal here. Take an additional 2. I hate having to rely on bullshit. Callan, it's your turn.
Can I do a martial check on this T'Chai?
Sure. That is what we in the business call insufficient.
Can I attack it?
You can certainly try.
Isn't it encased in an amber thing?
It is.
Hey, Callan. I believe in you.
You hit it. As you claw at it with the left claw of Karing, it makes a sizable dent in the amber. However, it just repairs itself. You almost have to stop your arm from going into the amber itself.
Oh.
You slowly begin to take a look at the battlefield, and you see more of the shards beginning to unbuckle themselves from the ground and slowly begin to move into the crystal, forming this weird whirlpool of many different colors swirling together in a systematic pattern.
We were able to move to win an attack again.
I'm not sure. If I move here, can I still use the bonus attack?
You can.
Okay.
That will miss.
And that would have been against when?
That will miss, even with bless.
Okay. I think that's it.
Okie dokie. Korzu, it's your turn.
Buddy.
Right as I was about to do something. Alright. 2, 3, out.
Yep.
You got disadvantage.
Miss.
Oh, which is more beneficial to use right now. Pouring a potion to someone unconscious, what does that use?
It's an item interaction.
So yeah, you could heal me with a spell and then heal me with a potion. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, is how much do I need to dump in?
Probably a
least
good amount, because
potion.
what seems to be the boss still hasn't been released, and I'm unconscious.
You heal 9 from the potion.
Alright.
I'll edit it in Discord.
Yeah, because my thing right now is I don't want to use everything up.
Could you use your action to do a second potion?
You could.
No, but I'm gonna cure wounds for 16.
All right.
Thank you.
It's a beefy boy.
Yeah, big beef hit. Alrighty. Is that the end of your turn?
I think so.
I think we waited long enough. Is that right, Win? Don't talk to me. Well, we were gonna get erased anyway. Why not make the most of it? As she walks into the crystal. You watch as there's a short scream of pain before it falls to silence. Sebastian, it's your turn.
Was not expecting that. Question, can I see End with my eye?
Yes.
Where are you at?
more you use your eye, the more it fuels this being.
I'll do a martial check. Nah. Alright, with my action, I'll flick my sword, and Bastion's body will begin to vibrate as 3 illusionary duplicates appear.
Okay. I hate this spell so much. Every party has it. Every party. All of them.
It's a good spell.
I hate it.
And he'll. So end is like on a platform or something.
Yeah, he's up on the like the mouth of this cliff. The mouth of this cliff here.
Is there space for 2?
Yeah, you can move up there.
Huh, huh, huh. Yeah, I'm gonna poke him.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that hits. 10 damage.
And then I will use telekinesis to push him off.
Which way?
Like back
Okay.
away from the team. Oh. I end my turn. Wait, did I martial check?
No,
I did, right?
I don't think you did.
You
I
didn't.
You were thinking about it, and then you just attacked instead.
Can I?
Please marshal that prismatic temptation.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
All right. The power is beginning to grow as more and more crystals are being broken and condensed into their magic. The red, blue, and green shards are slowly beginning to form into the body of this T'Chai here. Specifically, with the inclusion of both scope and monocle, her strength is beginning to multiply.
I knew these crystals were bad. So Reginald will. Which enemy's turn is next?
Ends.
And
It's pinned if you want to look at it.
Alright, he'll just dive. He'll just keep picking at bulwark.
Okie dokie. You give him the help action. It has been sufficient. Exaltior, you will be erased from the annals of history. As he's going to try and throw you into the crystal. Give me a contested athletics check.
Athletics.
Mhm.
Could I use acrobatics
Uh,
to like try and?
sure.
dodge?
But that will let him use acrobatics too.
Okay.
Okay? As he tries to grab you, you quickly parry the grab. You see your life flash before your eyes, and it sends a shiver down your spine, and for the first time in a while, actually terrifies you. You've learned of the enemy's potential over the past couple of days, and the fact that you almost, just like that, terrifies you. He will attack you with his dagger in a last-ditch effort. It will miss. Appearing to have lost their edge, the group of adventurers that you tried to form a bond with who backstabbed you are beginning to lose said edge. It is Bulwark's turn. Well, I died a hero, I hope.
Murdering civilians.
Where did Farrell go? He died?
I'm right here.
Oh, does Tile die?
Winston is on top of me.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh.
He's gonna turn to you and
How'd
make
that
2
happen?
attacks.
Second one hits.
Okay. That deals a total of... And he's going to expend a first level smite. For a total of 22 points of damage.
Whew.
I didn't want it to be this way. End of his turn. Sabun.
So how are we feeling about what was suggested in the chat? I did not get other opinions on it.
Which one?
The one I made.
I don't.
Oh,
I
it's
don't know
in
about
it's
that.
in the other Discord. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the other Discord. Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna say we should not do that.
All right.
It's an
It
interesting.
just feels
idea, but I
it
don't
feels
think so.
inevitable. Because we can't
He's not
destroy.
wrong.
We
no,
can't
because
destroy
then
the
they're just all
crystal.
gonna jump into the amber.
Yeah.
They're gonna
They
do
even
that
that
anyway.
much stronger.
And we'll
They're
still have
gonna
that
do that
option.
anyway.
Yeah, we'll still have the option.
Yeah, okay.
I think we should stay here and figure out if we can stop it or weaken it somehow.
Okay.
I think the only way to weaken it is to stop them from getting in. So murdering that shit
Yeah.
out of
Well,
them.
but it said, I think Anthony said organic material, right? So even if they die, they'd still be absorbed.
Yeah. Well,
But what if
well,
like we
the guy,
we knock them unconscious and
died
then
right
one of us
next
like
to her.
carries
That's the
them?
thing.
Like what
Yeah.
if
Well,
like,
He
we
didn't die. He was unconscious.
yeah, Sabmud, when he was unconscious, he began getting sucked towards it too.
yeah.
Get Winston
he
to
didn't get
carry
up
the dead
before his
people that
turn.
were about to
Exactly.
fall out.
Yeah. Exactly. So like we knock them unconscious or kill them for everyone else, and then you carry them out.
I need to marshal check this thing again.
And
Yeah,
then,
but
like,
please Marshall check it first.
oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay, what would you like to learn?
Hey guys, what do we want to learn?
How many, like, are we gonna get sucked into this thing? Like, will the pull that it's exuding, like,
If you
Eventually.
actively touch it, you will have to make a check to try and escape its grasp. You can tell
does that
that
take?
you can tell that the crystal is gaining power and it is at 80% completion.
The-
what'll get it to 100?
I think you know the answer to that question.
Oh boy.
Okay. So first of all, I stand up.
Okay.
And okay. So I try to knock one unconscious, and then Winston carries them out. Is that the plan?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
All right. I do so.
All right. Roll to hit. You hitting win?
Yep. And my hunter's mark target died.
You can still move it.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Phalar.
Did Monocle die?
I guess little bro
She
was
went
a
into the
Oh yeah, she did.
I guess little bro was a failure after as he falls unconscious.
Yep. And then, alright, hunter's mark is now put on end. That's a wait.
Okay.
Okay, who should we take out next?
Definitely end.
Okay. Then Thunderstork is on it, and I take my
Half movement.
see. I go here, and I attack in.
He is 10 feet up. You cannot reach him. Especially with
I
your
get right next.
especially with your height. You cannot reach him.
But with my scythe that has a high reach, if I go here, will I be able to reach him?
He'll have a little bit of cover, but you can certainly try to hit.
So he'll have like +2 to AC.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you're attacking at a weird angle.
All right.
Well, you just got up for prone, so you can only get to like
Oh,
here.
true.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can only get to here.
All right. Then I cannot move Samud. Okay, there we go. Then Samud. Can Samud Misty step 10 feet in the air to not have cover, and then attack him while he's in the air?
Sure.
Would I take fall damage?
Yes.
From 10
Honestly, I wouldn't do it. Save the spell slot.
Well, it
Something's
doesn't take a
coming.
spell slot for me. It's a free.
Yeah, but something
Okay.
is coming.
Well then, I guess I'll just go for bull.
Grab wind so he doesn't get sucked in or something.
I already used my accent to attack.
Oh.
Okie dokie. Is that the end of your turn?
No.
What you doing?
That's what I'm trying to decide. Sorry for taking so long.
You're good.
I guess I'll instead of going for N, I'll go for bulwark. Since I can actually get them. So right there. And
Okay.
attack bull.
Alrighty. That will hit for 16 points of damage.
Yo, we are rolling hot tonight.
We
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Someone said
like
what?
it's like the first time too.
Yeah.
How the turntables.
I now regret putting Hunter's Mark on N. Unfortunate. That is.
I didn't mean to. do
Well,
that.
except for your longbow hit, you're not really rolling hot on that.
I have. Yeah.
Except that.
It's because I've been ignoring it this fight.
Yeah, you haven't given it the love and attention it needs.
Well,
Chill
then
touch
that's
never
it.
works for me.
That is a tunnel.
Alright.
Yeah.
Lavalin. Lavalin will fire a firebolt at the creature. Has advantage, right?
Huh?
Because of wavering mark?
Um,
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Well, he
advantage.
misses
It's just
anyway.
Bulwark has disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
oh wait, he tried to hit bulwark.
Yes.
Yeah, he does get advantage because Reggie
Oh, from Reggie.
pecking at his horns.
Oh! That is just
Yo,
enough
Lavalin.
damage to knock him unconscious and burn him to ashes.
To ashes.
The ashes
To ashes.
the
you say.
ashes begin to get sucked into the portal.
Ashes are
I mean,
inorganic.
that works against.
Ashes are not organic.
As the prime demonic immolates him.
All right. What the hell?
Oh,
can
oh god.
actually do
I didn't
here?
I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, I killed someone.
Nope.
Reggie starts clapping with his wings.
Haha, jolly good show, sir. You did right god jolly work.
So what are we doing here?
I think getting the bodies, knocking them unconscious, and then getting them out of here.
Okay. So should I go grab Wynn's body or should I try to go hit end?
Maybe end because the stone. Winston can get Wynn's body.
I can't even reach end. So
Um,
Yeah, I guess grab win.
Oh yeah.
You want my suggestion?
Sure.
Heal.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, take your
Oh, yeah.
lesser augmented.
Well, I'm
Right
gonna,
now.
I'm gonna do that with my
Item interaction.
what's it called? Item interaction, and then I will also second wind.
Okie dokie, that knocks you up to 41. That knocks you up to 53. Pog champion.
All right. Can I use my action to pick up Wynn's body?
Yeah, you can.
Is that a check, or can I just pick it up?
Nah, you
since
just pick him up. He's unconscious.
Okay, cool. 2, 3, 4. All right, then I will move back if I can.
Oh, fuck. I deleted you.
Yeah, I was like,
Uh-oh. Do you remember what your initiative was?
10. It was or 9. It was right below level.
I was about to say he's in between Farrell and Winston.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Sorry, Lavalin. I'm tired.
All good. Winston's up.
Okay, Winston. It is time. The gem has sufficiently been charged.
Ah.
As End grabs the crystal and gets sucked into it. Goodbye, Exalt. As he dissipates.
I'm way closer than I'd like to be.
The whole
Yep.
the whole tonal shift of the dungeon begins to change as amber begins to stain the stone, as lightning arcs to the closest cliffs. The amber depraved awakens.
Lightning, you say?
There it is.
I will roll her initiative.
Come on. That one.
She rolled a 21. All right. Combat has been refreshed to start to the first round. Although it has started at her initiative.
Gloomy Stalker.
Dang, lost my turn. Sorry, Sap, but
It's okay, me too.
I was about to heal Sap, but
Oh, thank you
Are we?
for the effort.
We will find out what happens
yeah.
next time. As the amber, the prismatic temptation has awoken. And she thirsts for blood. And consumption. Alright. How was
So
it?
this-
You
this
guys
was the no-
steamrolled that fight.
That was awesome.
I was rolling terribly.
Yeah, we
So, guys.
we steamrolled that so much more than I thought.
This is your first amber fight. Get ready. I don't hold back.
Yep.
Specifically, next week, session 12, War of the Waves. Big fight. You guys ready?
See.
No, never.
Mhm.
But is that our final session?